Shalom. I'll give all underground praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH, the one that said, El Apostle Great Millstone, for teaching me this truth and sincerity. Citation to the hopeful and the spirit throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, so again, this be another lesson brought to you by the Spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, QADASH, whose lesson will be edifying to the Spirit of the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH. All right, so again, the title of this lesson will be, here's one of the reasons why all Israelites cannot come into this truth. Okay, here's one of the reasons why all Israelites cannot come into this truth. All right, and the first, because, you have basically Jace out here, Israelites out here that's in the truth, trying to basically teach, they're teaching, trying to go into the different areas where Jace live, to wake them up, basically, trying to tell them, but you gotta realize that all the Jates cannot come to the truth because of what? Their pride. Okay, many Israelites out here are proud. They're too proud. They're too worldly. They cannot give all their worldly possessions, right? They cannot sacrifice their worldly possession for this truth or truth for the Lord, right? And we have to understand that, that our family members, our favorite, our whoever, they will not come into this truth, like celebrities, for example, so. Matthew's 18:1, okay, is in the subhead is ranking the kingdom. It said at the same time came in the disciples into Yahushua, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Yahushua called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right, so basically it's going to what, if we don't become a little children, because as a little child, you're humble, okay, you're innocent, okay, you're meek, right? We should not enter the kingdom of heaven, basically meaning that we should not basically receive this understanding, this word, right? We won't be saved, for example. We won't be saved, okay? So we have to become as little children, right? We have to become meek, humble, innocent, okay? As it reads out here, Matthew 18:4 says, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. So yeah, we have to become humble. And many James, many Israelites out here, they can become humble, right? Because becoming humble means what? Confess your faults, okay? Repenting, which is the same thing as confessing your faults, showing, giving alms, showing brotherly love, etc. Okay. Teaching this word in truth and sincerity, without asking for money, okay, etc. To bring low, right? To humble or abase myself by humble living, right? Being content, I also want another scripture that I wanted to pull as well. Let's see if this scripture pulled up. Yep, I know it. Isaiah 13. So a certain rich man is what I want. Take it Matthew 19. Yeah, Matthew 19. Matthew 19:16 is what I want. It is described many of you celebrity jakes out here, many of you jakes that think you got money, right? You don't need the Lord, right? Because one Jake I watched this clip, and this one Jake said he don't fear the Lord, right? And he was a really Jake, right? He would dress like a Jake, he had the clothing, luxuries, right? And he said he don't need to fear the Lord, right? And part of fearing the Lord is what? Part of fearing the Lord is, becoming humble, okay, becoming meek, okay? And many J can't do that. And part of fearing the Lord is like basically putting off your worldly things, right? Putting off your worldly possessions, okay? Giving alms, etc. The rich young ruler, Matthew 19:16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do that I might have eternal life? So he was speaking to YAHAWASHI. Okay, so it was like a random like person, right? He was rich though. Okay. And what I mean by rich, mean he had like cattle. He had a lot of cattle. Cause rich mean that he probably had like cattle. He had a lot of flocks. Okay. Probably had a lot of money as well. It doesn't really go into it, but yeah. Matthew 19:17, he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is no good but one, that is the Most High, YAHAWAH, right? The Lord, YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, is only good, right? But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments, okay? So part of, which means keeping the commandments to the best of our abilities, right? Because again, we're not saved by keeping all the laws, right? But there are certain commandments we can't keep that we have to keep to the best of our ability. And that pays to receive what? Salvation, okay? Let me put this in red letter. So everything red is what YAHAWASHI said, and everything in just be that's black or blue is what the rich young ruler says. He says to him which YAHAWASHI said, Thou should do no murder, thou should not commit adultery, thou should not steal, thou should not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou should love thy neighbor as thyself. Right? So these are basically quoting the 10 Commandments. Right? And these are commandments we can't keep, right? The young man says unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up, what lack I yet? So this is what the young rich ruler said. He said, I kept all these 10 commandments, what am I lacking, right? What is basically getting me from the kingdom of heaven, basically. Why can I come into this truth, right? Why can I not follow you, right? And there's gonna be many what YAHAWASHI about to say is why many Jays cannot come into this truth, right? I mean, it's like cannot come into the truth no matter how much you teach them, no matter how, the first example I gave was in Matthew's 18th chapter. That's one example as well, but this is also another example, right? YAHAWASHI said to him, if thou will be perfect, go and sell that thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Right? Just like that. Remember, I'm going to say it again. So YAHAWASHI said to him, if thou will be perfect, go and sell that thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. Come and follow me. Right? Many of these rich Israelites out here, for example, Nick Canyon, okay, who else? Many are your rich celebrities out here, they expose, the 1948ers, those big JWs, right? But once they expose them, right, you know, the JWs, 1948ers, right, they end up threatening their celebrity status, their riches, right? And that when they begin to do what? They begin to say sorry, they begin to, try to cover up, the truth that they have exposed, right? Because what they cannot give up their worldly possessions, right? So which are gonna be which why many J's are going to get destroyed at the end of the day, right? I'll read this in NLT says, Yahushua told him, if you want to be perfect, go and sell all your possessions and give the money to the poor, and you will have church in heaven. You know. Okay, and this was basically an example the Lord used, right? You know. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Okay, right. The young man, when he heard that saying, he said he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. I mean, he probably had a lot of money, he had a lot of cattle, farmland, etc. Right. Then he said, Yahweh shall to his disciples, fear that unto you, that rich men shall hardly enter the kingdom of heaven. A rich man, okay, your celebrities, okay, it's good to J's who have money, probably who have cars, who have houses, okay, who probably are not a celebrity. It's gonna be hard for them to enter the kingdom of heaven, basically receive this word, understanding this truth, to be able to walk with the Lord, because what you have to become humble. Okay, there's certain things you're gonna have to give to the brothers. Okay, if you have money, if you have great possession, you're gonna have to give to the brothers. Okay, to those who probably gonna need it, right? You have to give alms, right? Many things they're too proud. Okay. And the Lord, He haven't called me the rich man to the church, anyways, right? There's no scripture that goes to that He haven't called. Not many rich men, not many wise men, not many men of strength. Okay, not many mightier men, are called to the truth. The Lord is only looking for the what? I should get it. This one I'm close off. And on this one. Okay, just see 126. Okay, just see 126. So therefore you see our calling, brother, have that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, right? So this goes back to what you're different, your scientists, okay, your different, musicians, whoever, your politicians, okay, your famous wrestlers, boxers, okay, sports, entertainment, whoever, okay. Celebrities are not called into this truth, okay, are not called, to be, about the Lord, basically, are not called to be servants of the Lord in righteousness. But the Most High has chosen the foolish thing of the world to confound the wise. And that goes back to what? Brothers like you and me, okay? Brothers like you and me, we're considered foolish, right? We're considered of low, status. We're considered nothing, right? And the Lord has called us into this marvelous truth, right? and to confound the wise, basically to rebuke, okay, and to teach them that we're confound, right? Confound the wise, right? And this is what the Lord is doing, okay? Confound. Or another confound me to dishonor, to grace, right? To put to shame, right? And how we're putting these people to shame by teaching, okay? By teaching, because what, when they see people like us on the street, see people like us teaching, whether teaching on the streets or whatever, they are put to shame, right? Because especially the Edomites, right? Because you know, um, they like how what goes to their mouth, like how do they know, right? How do they know? How does this person know? How do he have all this knowledge? Oh, this and that, right? So they get confounded, they get put to shame. Okay, the Most High has chosen the weak things of this world to confound the things which are mighty. Okay, it says in base things of this world, and things which are despised. Okay, so, you have some brothers who might probably was criminals, right? And the Lord waking them up to this truth and to this understanding. But those brothers will be considered to be despised in this world, right? Because of their past, right? Being criminals, doing whatever they were doing in the world, right? So-called criminals, right? You know, but the Lord has what? The Lord used that brother, right, to teach His word, okay? Because the Lord, He forgive. What to show the Lord power, how power, show the Lord power at the end of the day, okay? Has the Most High chosen, and things which are not to bring to not the things that are, right? Yeah. So the Lord, He, so the reason why many J's cannot come to the truth, right? Because many J's, you know, the Lord, He's not looking for them because what? They're too proud. There's another scripture about this. The Holy Spirit cannot dwell in a wicked, um, proud spirit, right? But wicked, proud vessel, soul, right? So many J's have to do what? They have to fear the Lord first. Many J's don't fear the Lord. Okay, it shows in their actions, right? Actions speak louder than words, right? You know, they don't walk humbly, right? So, yeah. So I'm gonna close it here. But you know, all honor and praises to YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and the song say Shalom.